Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for March 9th until the 15th. I'm going to go ahead and start us off by pulling a main theme from my Herbiary Oracle here before I dive into your Osteomancy, which will be confirmed by my Pulp Tarot. Now, all the cards, the Osteomancy set, as well as myself, have been smudged, cleansed, cleared of any residual energy, so we're ready to rock and roll and dive into your energy for the week ahead. So, Gemini, for the Herbiary Oracle, you are getting the time plant. It's highlighting the number 44. That could be an angel number you might be seeing a little bit more of for the week ahead. But the time plant encourages us to distill ourselves. We can see kind of this labyrinth in the middle. The labyrinth represents the journey to the soul, the journey the soul takes in discovering the higher self and the connection to the all. Now, the term itself, distill yourself, kind of refers to like when we distill like a liquor, a moonshine, something like that. When we do this distillation, what it does is it removes the impurities. So it's removing the impurities from the soul through our journey. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play into the rest of your reading for the week ahead, Gemini. So let's go ahead and dive into your Osteomancy and start getting some answers for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for the week ahead? Messages for Gemini for the 9th to the 15th, please, Spirit. Thank you. Alrighty, so I'm just going to kind of go apart piece by piece, pick it apart, let you know what I'm seeing, and every piece of the puzzle will be kind of confirmed by my Pulp Tarot here, just to get a more clear idea of what's going on for you. So first things first, I actually really want to take a look at your spiritual work. It looks like there's a large opportunity connected to the spiritual work you're doing this week. I feel like it's going to fit in nicely with our time plant we are getting. So let's go ahead and confirm that, clarify it, see what's going on for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding their spiritual work? What messages do you have for Gemini regarding their spiritual work, please? Ooh, okay, this is really interesting. All right, so talking about your spiritual work at this time, there is a large opportunity connected to it. I do believe the Four of Wands is the large opportunity connected to it. The Four of Wands refers to basically this victory, feeling like you've completed something, like you've hit a milestone of sorts regarding your spiritual work. The Four of Wands is basically us walking through a portal. We're stepping into a new timeline here. The Four of Wands can indicate seeing more signs, synchronicities, and omens at this time, so keep your eyes peeled. You could be seeing repeating fours. The reason I say that is time is giving us number 44, and we've got the Four of Wands showing up as well. So definitely could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. The Four of Wands can also indicate seeing 1111. So that could be an angel number to keep your eyes peeled for. I feel like this is a large opportunity to feel more in tune and to step more closer to your highest self. Now, I feel like at this time, now is not the time to grip too tightly to old stories, gripping too tightly to old ways of being, thinking, or doing. Now is the time to change. And I feel like that's happening because we have the Eight of Cups showing up. I can see you here walking away from situations, people, places, instances, feelings, ways of thinking that were kind of leaving you to feel like there was a hole in your heart, like there was something missing, there was a void that wasn't being filled here. So I feel like this is a pretty interesting spiritual journey for you for this week, Gemini. This kind of gives me the vibe of, this feels like the Hermit in a way, just kind of going inward and getting in touch with your higher self, kind of clearing out old energies, old thought patterns that weren't serving you, allowing you to move forward in a more positive way at this time. So let's go ahead and keep pressing on. I want to take a look next at your love, feelings, and emotions, just to see what's going on with those there. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding their love, feelings, and emotions? Love, feelings, and emotions, please, for Gemini. Ooh, all right. So this is rather interesting here, Gemini. The overall energy of your love, feelings, and emotions at this time is the Nine of Swords. There's something here you've been ruminating over. I feel like for some of you, this could be a relationship that is coming to an end or a relationship that has ended in the past. There's something here that's causing you a lot of emotional turmoil and pain. And I feel like you're ready to let this go. Because we have the Ace of Wands showing up, Spirit is encouraging you to get your butt out there. Spirit is encouraging you to move out of this Nine of Wands energy. Your path is being cleared to leave this energy behind, to allow you to step into a more positive energy of the High Priestess within your emotions. The High Priestess wants you to know that you are being divinely protected and guided at this time. The High Priestess is supporting you in your own personal empowerment, your own empowerment journey. Now, the High Priestess is very wise and very in tune. So now is the time to trust and follow your intuition, because all the answers you seek are going to come from within. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm glad to see this Nine of Swords is getting out of there. Nobody wants to deal with the Nine of Swords. Okay, interesting. Let's keep moving forward. I want to next, let's see what we've got here. I want to take a look at your learning and growth that you're doing this week. I can see the learning and growth that you're doing is having an effect on your work, your job, your business. Your learning and growth is affecting your money, your finances, and your learning and growth is affecting your long-term goals. So let's take a look at that learning and growth. It seems to be kind of a domino effect, we'll say. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding their growth and learning? Growth and learning, please, for Gemini. Okay, so beautiful. The overall energy of the growth and learning you're doing this week here, Gemini, is that of the Nine of Cups. This is all about finding your happiness, embracing the things that make you feel truly joyful and grateful for the life that you lead. This is fantastic energy. When you're deciding to take on a more positive mindset and to focus on your happiness, this is going to allow things to begin to fall into place for you. This is going to have a very positive effect here on your work, your goals, your finances, everything, even your focus here. Now we've got the Three of Pentacles showing up. This is kind of working with others here. So some of you could be taking on, I kind of just feel like there's a lot of networking and brainstorming here regarding your learning and growth. I feel like some of you are maybe wanting to do some research at this time, maybe even bounce some ideas off of people, kind of showing your work to others and kind of getting some opinions on it. Because we've also got the Page of Pentacles showing up. The Page of Pentacles is very curious. The page wants to learn. So I feel like a lot of you could be potentially diving into learning more about business, finances, things like that, kind of trying to help improve your situation. And it's like you're approaching this learning and growth from a space of true happiness and joy. And that's really going to help you move forward in a very positive way for the week ahead, Gemini. Gorgeous energy here. So let's keep moving forward. I actually want to take a more specific look at your work, job, and business at this time. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding work, job, and business? Ooh, interesting. So, Gemini, the overall energy of your work, job, business at this time. So, okay, for one, if you are currently unemployed and looking for work, this is what we're talking about. If you are retired and you're, say, doing volunteer work or doing, say, even working on a greenhouse, a community garden, that is work, right? So, the overall energy of the work that you're doing at this time is that of the Three of Cups. It's feeling good. It's feeling like you're doing quite well in your work endeavors here. It looks like you could be potentially going out for some fun times with some friends, family, kind of a celebration of how far you've come. I feel like there's a lot of positive energy here. And I feel like there's a lot of like personal growth here. Now, we do have the Seven of Cups showing up. The Seven of Cups is a decision that needs to be made within your work, job, or business. The Seven of Cups can sometimes feel a little bit convoluted. The Seven of Cups can lead us to feel maybe uncertain in some situations. So I do want to point out that your intuition is going to be very reliable at this time. So trust yourself. And I feel like within your work and business, especially because there is a decision that needs to be made, with the Six of Pentacles showing up, this can indicate a need to practice discernment and balance here with the scales showing up on the top of his hand. What I mean by this is knowing how you are spending your energy, how you're spending your care, making sure you are, what's the word I'm looking for? Making sure you're spending your energy in meaningful ways, appropriate ways that are going to help others as well as yourself. It is true discernment, knowing where your energy leads, not wasting your energy on situations or people that really don't need it or don't appreciate it, right? So definitely positive information there. And I do feel like the Six of Pentacles, like you're learning discernment in a more meaningful way. And that's going to help you with making a decision with your work and business with that Seven of Cups. So let's go ahead and look at your coin, your finances, your money. I can see learning and growth is affecting it. And your money and coin is also affecting your long-term goals. Let's take a closer look. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding their money, coin, and finances? Ooh, all right. So first things first here, we have a balance in polarity. We have pentacles and swords together. When the swords and pentacles come together, it creates a balance in polarity. We're turning our ideas into a reality here within our finances. So the overall energy of your finances, you're moving on to calmer shores. If you've been feeling like things have been a financial heartache, maybe a little bit of a struggle with finances, you're leaving those choppy waters of uncertainty behind and you're heading over to calmer shores. This is more balance happening here within your finances. So this definitely looks like a positive change. Now, the Six of Swords can also indicate a need for clear, concise communication. So I really feel like a lot of you might be potentially speaking to a financial advisor, maybe talking with someone at your bank to maybe like how you can shuffle around finances, maybe saving money, things like that. And it's like we've got the Six of Pentacles yet again. You're practicing discernment. You're looking more closely and carefully at where you're putting your finances. Some of you here might be uncovering kind of wasted money, for lack of better words. Like, for example, if you have an Amazon Prime membership and you haven't been watching it for months, cancel it. I feel like this is kind of talking about that. There's little things that we're spending money on that we don't need to be. I feel like you're discovering more finances, especially because the Wheel of Fortune shows up. This is Jupiter's energy supporting you here. Doors are opening. It's a more prosperous time for you. This is a positive evolution here within your coin. You're practicing a lot of discernment. You're learning a lot about your finances here this week and how you can increase your abundance. Fantastic. And I mean, if you're increasing your finances overall, no kidding, this is going to affect your long-term goals, especially if your long-term goals pertain to purchasing a home, right? Like if you have more money to put aside to your long-term goals, that's beautiful. So let's keep pressing forward. I'm really loving this so far. Let's take a look next at your long-term goals. I can see that there's healing taking place within your long-term goals. There's learning and growth. And you are quite focused on those goals. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding their long-term goals? Long-term goals, please, for Gemini. Ooh, this looks great. Okay, so Gemini, the overall energy of the long-term goals you're working towards, these are going to be probably a little different for each and every one of you, but the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you here are, this wording might sound a little strange, but I feel like you're getting to the base of how to start pursuing your long-term goals. Because I feel like this is a gift here from Spirit that's coming in regarding your long-term goals. That's like, it's like if your goal is to build a home, it's like maybe some of you are potentially being gifted a plot of land. So it's not the complete goal. It's like, here's the base land. If you're willing to build on it, it's going to turn into your dream home. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting, is you're starting to get the pieces of the puzzle to kind of start charging forward and making headway for your long-term goals here. The Ace of Pentacles can even indicate some money coming in, maybe even a gift from a friend, family member, maybe an inheritance in some cases. It's not the usual kind of interpretation of the Ace of Pentacles, but that's kind of what I'm feeling for someone out there. Now, we do have Judgment showing up. This is Spirit showing up, encouraging you to hear their call. It's the time to step into your destiny. Follow the opportunities that are available to you in pursuit of your long-term goals. You're ready to step into a new and better way of life. And I feel like you've heard the call from Spirit because the Page of Wands shows up. You're taking on a learner mindset and you're ready to charge forward on this adventure. You're ready to pursue your goals because your path ahead is clear. And I feel like there's a lot of fiery, passionate energy that's driving this. This is strong. Like, I got goosebumps right now. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, yes, before I press forward here, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, especially if this reading is resonating for you, as I do read intuitively. Just you being here, though, it really does help my channel grow, helps me reach more people. But either way, I really appreciate you being here, and I love you so much. So thank you. All right, that's enough of the mushy stuff there from me. Next up, I want to actually take a look at, I can see there's two opportunities connected to healing, and this healing is connected directly to your long-term goals. So I want to take a look at the healing aspect because it's connected to the long-term goals and these opportunities. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini regarding their healing? This healing is connected to their long-term goals as well as their opportunities. What is this healing taking place here for Gemini? Spirit? Okay. This is stunning. Okay, so Gemini, The overall energy of the healing that is taking place, this healing, as I mentioned, it's connected to 2 opportunities and it's connected to your long-term goals. This is going to really increase the headway that you're making on your long-term goals. You're covering a lot of ground here this week, I feel. The overall energy of the healing taking place is the King of Wands. This is the understanding, the deep knowing that you are divinely guided, divinely protected by your angels, ancestors, spirits, guides. They have got your back. The King of Wands is very respectable. He stands strong, he stands tall, and he is able to be successful in his enterprises. This to me is you stepping into your power, acknowledging and truly feeling empowered, like you can achieve anything. This is freaking amazing here because you graduate from the King of Wands to the Emperor with this Aries energy supporting you, talking about growth and forward movement. You're covering a crap ton of ground in your long-term goals here. Now, the Emperor is very powerful and he takes the lead. He is taking the reins on this situation. So I'm really feeling like a lot of you here, I'm getting the sense that you're healing the masculine energy within yourself at this time. I feel like there's something about that that's holding a lot of importance for you. Healing this masculine energy within yourself is going to allow you to charge forward like the beast that you are and achieve your goals. Because the magician shows up. The magician is able to manifest his goals into a reality through the sheer power of his will. This is creativity at its finest, where it can have this ability to harness the energy of the suits around him. This is freaking incredible here. Gemini, this is a very big week. You are truly distilling yourself. You are removing the impurities that you had been facing, any blocks that have been causing you issues. Now is your time to shine and to charge forward. No joke, you are getting in touch with your destiny and getting in touch with your higher self at this time. My God. All right. I don't want to overcomplicate it more than I already have, but I hope you have a wonderful day and you have a truly blessed week ahead. So take care and take advantage of it.